And that is why we are here today. We're here today to, in fact, make sure that after so many people in our country have fought and died for democracy, that we are going to stay a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. And I want to tell you what we are up against, because you got to know what this struggle is about, and I think you all do. And I want you to think back just 6 or so weeks ago when Donald Trump was inaugurated. Now, think about who the people were. Now, I had a box seat. For whatever reason, I got pushed to the front of that. So I was like 3 feet away. And right behind Trump, sitting behind him, were the 3 wealthiest people in America. Mr. Musk, Mr. Bezos, and Mr. Zuckerberg. That's not all. Behind them were 13 other billionaires who Trump had nominated to head major government agencies. In other words, they weren't hiding anything. They were telling the American people and the world that instead of a government of the people, by the people, and for the people, we have now become a government of the billionaire class, for the billionaire class, and by the billionaire class. That is what, brothers and sisters, we are taking on. And I want to say something that I really fully do not understand. Maybe we have some psychiatrists in the audience, and I mean that seriously, who can help us here? Because, look, everybody wants to make money. Everybody wants to live comfortably. Nothing new about that. In this country today, in Vermont, breaks my heart, and I'm sure in Michigan, we have major addiction problems, right? We all know people who are addicted to drugs and what's happening to their lives. We know people who are alcoholic. We know people who smoke too much, people who are, overweight, eat too much, people who have addictions. But I will tell you what the most serious addiction is in this country. Boy, it's a smart group of people, that's right. It is the addiction of greed by the billionaire class. Now, you might think that if somebody had a few $100 million, had their own jet plane, had their own island, or whatever these guys do, it might be enough. But it is never enough. They are addicted to more and more and more, and they don't care how many people they step over in order to satisfy their greed. And right now, what they are in the process of trying to do, and it's why I'm here in Warren, to stop them, what they want to do is at a time when we have more income and wealth inequality than we have ever had, when the billionaire class, the people on top, have never, ever, ever had it so good. What they want to do is give over $1 trillion in tax breaks to the 1%, and they do that by cutting $880 billion from Medicaid, over $200 billion from nutrition and other programs that the working class of this country needs. So, in other words, this is the Robin Hood proposal in reverse. Instead of taking from the rich, giving to the poor, they're taking from the poor and giving them to the rich. We ain't gonna let that happen.